What's going on, everybody? How's it going, AIpreneurs? It's Coach Alicia here. And today I will be discussing that business info extractor. It's a wonderful tool if you want to create a low ticket offer or maybe a lead magnet. I'll show you how I use it as a lead magnet. And basically, I just have a form that people can fill out. You know, if they're struggling to get started, and most people that are brand new trying to start a business, they often struggle, building that foundation, getting all the key principles to run their business successfully. So this is where this tool will come in handy. If you have the AIpreneurs Lab, let me walk you through this. So we are here on the main page. And if you have a specific client that you've helped out, you can put that information here. You can add a business. Today, I'm going to work on Roman Wealth Academy so you can see that information. Okay, so basically on this main screen, as you can see at the top, you have ads, sales, funnels, emails, content, webinars, school, courses, legal, blueprint. And if I move my name, website information. Now, this is a powerful AI tool that models, individuals in the industry that have very successful websites, landing pages, email sequences, content, webinars. Unlike ChatGPT, where you have to go and give it a prompt, it is not trained. This is I call this the Ferrari of AI software. And so let me dive in so you can see the capabilities. And in a matter of seconds, you can begin making money utilizing just this one tool. So like I said, you can use it as a lead magnet to set up future appointments to sell individuals into your offer, or if you're doing something similar to myself, AI agency. But like I said, this is the Ferrari of AI software for the simple fact that it is modeled and it is well trained on prompts that have been successful and are going to help you be successful and your clients. Okay, so I'm going to go here to what we call the business starter pack. In this business info extractor, that is step one. As you can see, there's 2, 3, 4, 5 steps within this one starter pack. So again, you have someone that you met that has a new business. This is a great opportunity for you to start here and give this piece of information to help them get going, the business info extractor, and then you get them on a follow-up call to do all the remaining steps. But first things first, let's start off here. So I'm going to type here in the business name, we're going to type in Roman Wealth Academy. Oh, spelled that wrong. Going to do that. Okay. Now it's asking you to put in text to input, right? This has already been prompted. And so now all I do is go to a website that you would like to help, an individual that you would like to help. Sorry, I should have started from the top. So this is a website. I'm just going to go here and I'm going to copy everything that's on this landing page. Okay. Copy everything, super simple, all the way to the bottom. And check this out. I should have put a timer so you guys could see. So I'm going to copy that. I'm going to go back to the lab. I'm going to paste in here. See where it says business text input? Okay, there we go. I put that in there. And now here's the cool part. This is what I love. Like I said, most business owners, I shouldn't even say most, the ones that are utilizing AI are most likely stuck on like ChatGPT, Claude. However, you have a secret weapon. You have this Ferrari of AI softwares. Check this out. Okay, so I have it as Claude right now, but look at, you have all these different AI engines to choose from. So let's say right now we run this for Claude. We don't like the output. We can always choose like ChatGPT 3, Turbo 4, Mini, Gemini Pro, Vision, Flash, Llama, Sonar, DeepSeek, Grok. These are the different options that you get to choose if you don't like a certain output. Maybe you want to just compare each other, the output, right? So we're going to start with Claude first, okay? And all we're going to do is go like this, hit this blue button, and in a matter of seconds, look at this info that's popped out. Geez, amazing, right? Someone would have had to pay for this information that I'm going to show you. Someone would have to pay back in the past, like a coaching, individual like coach that helps people with their businesses like a consultant, this could have been upward of $1,000, $2,000, $3,000. But look at, in a matter of seconds, this software can put out business name, business owner, the target market, the pressing problem, how the problem works, what causes the problem, emotional drivers, okay? Identity level desires, false beliefs, epiphany statement. There's about 34 different points that has been extracted by just going to the website, copying it, and then you drop it into the software and it outputs you this information. And that's just step one, okay? So all I'm going to do is look at all this information. It gives great information, and I'm going to scroll down. Look at this, how easy. Copy. You don't even have to highlight. Go to the top and highlight like this. I just push copy. You can save it. If this is for a client, I have it like Roman Wealth Academy. We're going to save that. I can choose to download it. And then if you download it, it will, be saved for you. You can put it in a PDF, but I took it a step further, right? I'm going to copy that. What I thought is like, look, you can have a document that looks like this. Let me show you there. Like either a PDF or a Word document, and you can just, send it like that. But I thought, you know what? Let me do something a little bit fancier. I'm a graphics person. I just like the way things look, right? It has to look professional. I just didn't want to send a basic, PDF or Word document out to, the customers. So what I did is, let me hop over here. I'm going to show you guys, if you're familiar with Canva. I love Canva. I've been working with Canva since it first came out, and they actually just sent me a certificate because I've been on the platform so long. So I went to Canva and I said, you know what? I'm going to design something that I can send as a PDF that looks really nice to, individual that fills out my form and wants the business info extractor. Okay. So, very simple. Hi, Carlos. Thank you for filling out the business info extractor for AIpreneurs Profit Partners. This tool is your first step toward unlocking smarter, faster ways to grow your business. Inside, you'll find actual insights to identify client pain points and turn them into opportunities that drive your marketing efforts forward and make money, right? Okay, so I have that, and then here I go. All that info that we took from here, go back here, all of these points, you see that? All of these like bracketed points, I just went over here to Canva, made it look a little nicer. Now, doesn't that look good? So we have the business name, business owner. So when the individual looks at this information, they're like, holy smokes, I filled out my name, I gave my contact information, and look at the value that I received. Now, when someone receives value like this, it's only taken you a matter of seconds to do this. You can even hire a VA if these are coming in like it's like hot cakes, right? Let's say you have 100 of these come in, and then, once you give them this information, I would send up follow-up emails and just say, hey, here's your report. If you like the information you see, I would love to get on a call with you and go over these different, areas where we can help you with your business and just answer any questions you may have. And then boom, you have them on your calendar. And that I use, go high level. And with you guys, I can show you everything, how to use Go high level and set it on a full automation. Okay. So look at this: target market, pressing problem, how the problem works, key emotional drivers. I just seen a typo there, so I'd have to fix that. But look at how easy this is. I can just take, my other business, that's my automation buddy. You can always add different logos and information about your business and just throw it into this template, right? Super easy. And I can provide this to you guys as well. I want to help you out to make sure you guys are succeeding. But that's how easy that you can use this one little tool, like I said, within the AIpreneurs Business Lab. And that's just step one. Again, step one, give free, give a lot of value, then get them on a call, ask them what they're dealing with. And then, you can say, well, you know what? You can either go into a high ticket offer that they can coach with you, or you can just even go to the next step. Well, maybe they're just not ready. Or you can say, you know what? I have 4 other steps. It goes for this price. And if you like, I can completely line out, what your offer is going to be, what your style guide is going to be, what your potential business name and how to create your elevator pitch. Are you interested in that? It's, like $4.99. Are you interested? And then you can show them, again, you can have samples, but guys, utilize this tool within the slab. This one little tool, like I said, either use it as a lead magnet or you charge a certain fee for it. And then, or, if you're just a freelancer and you just want to make some money right away, you can even go on Fiverr or Upwork and design an ad to sell this to individuals. People would pay a good amount of money like this, even $99, how much work are you doing? Like I said, you can get a VA to help you to do this, right? But the cool thing is it is an awesome tool. This is just one of the tools I'm using, but I will dive in, a little bit more each week to each of these tools so you get a good understanding of how to utilize it and make money. Because at the end of the day, you want to be able to create impact and make some money for yourself, but help others make money as well. So guys, thanks so much. You guys are awesome. Take care. Bye-bye.